You heard the report right there on Zeke Elliott being in over the weekend for a visit. The Patriots have hosted a few running backs, Leonard Fournette, now Zeke Elliott. They're obviously looking for help at the position. Zeke Elliott, yes or no?
I'm all set.
I'm good, too. Bye.
No, thanks.
No, thanks. Take a hard pass.
Yeah, give him a
Watch,
spoon.
he'll get signed during this show today now.
Right,
Any minute now, I expect
be our
that
first
to happen.
guest. We'll get him every Wednesday.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. That's
He'll be
how,
our Wednesday
that's how
guest.
this is going to go now.
Yep.
I do not want Zeke Elliott. I don't want any of the older backs. I don't want Leonard Fournette or Zeke Elliott or any of those guys. Dalvin Cook is the one guy you can point to and say, that guy's still got something left in the tank.
You see Fournette's receptions? At least he can catch the ball. This guy can't catch.
Right. There is some
zero
truth to
threat
that.
of catching.
I talked to someone, by the way, who watched a lot more Tom Brady in the Bucs last year and paid a lot closer attention to what was going on there in that offense, who said a lot of those Leonard Fournette catches last year were on stupid checkdowns.
Yeah.
Like lazy 2-yard checkdowns.
Yeah, I was told the same.
And so the stats, I was told to beware of the stats. They're a little padded.
Yeah.
Those are padded stats. Do you agree with that?
Oh, yeah. They're not set up screens in that, but at least he's able to receive the football and run with it.
I get that. But I don't really have a strong desire for them to go after any of the older running backs.
Was Zeke's last...
And old at a running back is now like 26, 27-year-old.
Right.
But in Dalvin Cook's case, he's so much closer to his prime than these other guys that are available.
Oh, my God.
Kareem Hunt, please,
Of course
no.
I'd take Cook over any of those.
No, I don't want Kareem Hunt or Zeke Elliott or Leonard Fournette or no. Play the young guys. Play Pierre Strong if that's what you're looking for.
You kind of have two of those guys, Harrison Strong. But gun to the head, if you're bringing in an older, bigger back and you're looking for sort of that bruiser, I want Fournette. I want Fournette instead of Zeke.
But I don't think that's why they'd bring him in.
No.
But this particular player is he 28 now? Get his age. Just check that quickly. I believe he's 28.
A lot of pie down in Dallas. He got a lot of piece of pie.
Well, I actually
was his
think
last play,
he sort of got really thin. So
was his last play getting run over on that weird last play game snap?
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
As a Cowboy,
last time we saw him,
the great Zeke Elliott from the Dallas Cowboys. Last snap known as weird punt formation. He gets run over.
He did turn 28 last week. He is 28 years old.
No.
He has played 7 full seasons. And last year played in 15 games at 876 yards. He averaged 3.8 yards a carry last year, and it was his lowest on that front. It was his lowest yards per game of his career. And I'm just out on that player, man.
Yeah.
And just listen to that
I've
report.
never been up on that player, really.
He wants to I was years ago when he first came in the league,
Right.
but that's when running backs are good. This is why there's such a problem with their compensation in the league, and this needs to be addressed at some point. And that is the compensation for young players in the league cannot be uniform. It may need to be position specific. And running back has the best case for it being specific to their position. Their best years are when they're on rookie deals. And so the league is a league that abuses that position, has historically, and it has to change at some point. Draft Zeke Elliott. Don't sign him to the second contract.
Correct.
And certainly don't be the team that comes in at 28 years old and says to Zeke Elliott, yes, Zeke, we will pay you the contract that you feel you deserve based on all you've accomplished in this league. Why would you pay anybody for that?
I don't think they would go high on him. It would be a low, nobody else wants you out there. That, we'll bring you in at this low price. Sort of like Blunt at the end. But then Blunt ended up getting a little bump on his return. But
I did find the dinner interesting. Did you?
Why? Could you explain how they were sitting?
I think someone had to be in the bathroom.
Was there a nice
Someone
view?
was in the
Was there
bathroom.
a nice view out the window?
Somebody
sit on one side and face forward?
They were either waiting for other people to show up and meet them.
I don't know.
Or there were guys in the bathroom. I think that's what it was. I assume.
Yeah,
that.
there were menus down at those other places.
Okay.
So I
Yeah,
think
they're just guys that weren't there
so
yet.
Maybe they were waiting on guys.
They're not
Yeah.
same side sitters.
Yes.
They're not same side sitters.
Yes. No, there were menus there. I don't think it was
I
that
still
way.
don't
But
know.
it's weird because I thought that was above Mac Jones's pay
Yeah.
grade. So I wasn't sure why he was out on the recruiting trip for the recruiting dinner.
Correct.
Thought it was above his pay grade.
That's
I thought
usually
that was
set up. That's
interesting.
usually set up by somebody above him, right? You don't go out of your way to say, "Hey, I know this great spot in Seaport. Come on down."
No, I mean, but just in terms of telling Zeke
Yeah.
Elliott that it's a great place to be and a great place to play and how they want him, I didn't know that he did those things based on his comments last week.